हेलो फ्रेंड्स, आई एम पल्लवी खुराना, योर सॉफ्ट स्किल्स ट्रेनर। आज का हमारा सेशन बेस्ड है कॉमन इंटरव्यू क्वेश्चंस पे। यहाँ पे हम देखेंगे कि जो कॉमनली इंटरव्यू में क्वेश्चंस पूछे जाते हैं वो कैसे आंसर करना है, उनको कैसे अप्रोच करना है टू गिव द बेस्ट पॉसिबल आंसर्स इन दिस सिचुएशन। सबसे फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन जो आज हम डिस्कस करना शुरू करेंगे वो है टेल मी अबाउट योरसेल्फ। दिस इज अ वेरी कॉमन क्वेश्चन जनरली आस्क्ड इन द इंटरव्यूज। नाउ जब भी एक इंटरव्यूअर ये क्वेश्चन पूछता है टेल मी अबाउट योरसेल्फ, इसमें हमें सबसे पहले ये जानने की जरूरत है, समझने की जरूरत है कि हमने जो अपना सीवी फॉरवर्ड किया होता है हायरिंग मैनेजर्स को या उस कंपनी को, तो उनको एक हमारी बेसिक पूरी इंफॉर्मेशन उनके पास है, हमारी थोड़ी पर्सनल इंफॉर्मेशन, प्रोफेशनल इंफॉर्मेशन, हमारा एजुकेशनल बैकग्राउंड, तो हमने कुछ ऐसे बताना है उनको जो हमारे सीवी में नहीं है। तो ऐसे कौन से कैरेक्टर ट्रेट्स हमने उनको बताने हैं जो सीवी में नहीं है। इसको आंसर करने के लिए हमने ये ध्यान रखना है कि जो कंपनी उस प्रोफाइल में, जिस जॉब प्रोफाइल के लिए हम जा रहे हैं इंटरव्यू देने के लिए, उस जॉब प्रोफाइल के लिए जो रिक्वायर्ड ट्रेट्स है, बिहेवियरल ट्रेट्स है, पर्सनालिटी ट्रेट्स विच द कंपनी इज लुकिंग फॉर इन द कैंडिडेट, वो हम अपने बारे में उस क्वेश्चन का आंसर करते हुए बताएं, ना कि वो बताए जो सीवी में या रेज्यूमे में आपका पहले से प्रेजेंट है। So the first question you're probably going to get is tell me about yourself. Now this is not an invitation to recite your entire life story. हमें हमारी लाइफ स्टोरी में उनको कोई इंटरेस्ट नहीं, हमने कब पढ़ाई खत्म की, कौन से कॉलेज से की, दैट इज ऑल मेंशन्ड इन द सीवी। और इवन टू गो बुलेट बाय बुलेट थ्रू योर रेज्यूमे, बहुत कैंडिडेट्स को ये आदत होती है कि जो रेज्यूमे में मेंशन्ड होता है वही वो फिर से दोहराते हैं अपने इंटरव्यू में ये आंसर देते हुए। No need to do all this. What you want to do is actually, instead it's probably your first and best chance to pitch the hiring manager on why you are the right one for the job. इस आंसर को देते हुए यूटिलाइज दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी कि आप सबसे ज्यादा अपनी ऐसी इंफॉर्मेशन दो जो एक्चुअली उस जॉब प्रोफाइल के लिए रिक्वायर्ड है, ना कि वो इंफॉर्मेशन जो ऑलरेडी सीवी में प्रेजेंट है। The best formula is present, past, future formula. So first you start with the present where you are right now. अपने प्रेजेंट से स्टार्ट करो, जो आपके प्रेजेंट में अभी आप जहाँ पर काम कर रहे हो, आपका स्टेटस जो प्रेजेंट स्टेटस है, यू आर लुकिंग फॉर अ जॉब या यू आर डूइंग सम जॉब समवेयर, उससे शुरू करो। देन स्टीयर इनटू द पास्ट, अ लिटिल बिट अबाउट द एक्सपीरियंसेस यू हैव हैड एंड द स्किल्स यू गेन्ड एट द प्रीवियस पोजीशन। जहाँ पे आप जॉब कर रहे हो वहां पे आपने क्या स्किल्स अक्वायर की पहले, वो आपने फिर पास्ट में जाते हुए बताना। एंड फाइनली फिनिश विद द फ्यूचर, व्हाई यू आर रियली एक्साइटेड फॉर दिस पर्टिकुलर अपॉर्चुनिटी। जिस जॉब इंटरव्यू के लिए गए हो उसके लिए भी एक्साइटमेंट दिखाते हुए आपने अपना आंसर ये खत्म करना है। सो द बेस्ट फॉर्मूला, जैसे यहाँ पे आप स्क्रीन में देख सकते हैं, प्रेजेंट, पास्ट, फ्यूचर फॉर्मूला। प्रेजेंट से शुरुआत करनी है, फिर पास्ट में जाके कुछ अपने एक्सपीरियंस हाईलाइट करने, कुछ जो स्किल्स आपने अक्वायर किए, देन मूव इनटू द फ्यूचर, शोइंग देम दैट यू आर एक्साइटेड फॉर द जॉब फॉर विच यू आर गिविंग द इंटरव्यू। नाउ दिस इज अगेन अ वेरी कॉमन क्वेश्चन, हाउ डिड यू कम अक्रॉस दिस जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटी? Add your unique spin to a response along the lines of I found it on. जहां से भी आपको ये जॉब के बारे में पता लगी है, अपॉर्चुनिटी पता लगी है, वो आपने ऑनेस्टली आंसर करना है, मे बी थ्रू अ फ्रेंड, एंड सिंस आई हैव बीन होपिंग टू वर्क फॉर द कंपनी फॉर अ लॉन्ग टाइम। आप ये बता सकते हैं कि मुझे फ्रेंड के थ्रू पता लगा, या कंपनी की वेबसाइट से पता लगा, या किसी एडवर्टीजमेंट से पता लगा, बट बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट व्हेन यू आंसर। उनको इसके थ्रू ये पता करना होता है कि ऐसी जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटीज जो उनके कंपनीज में निकलती है वो कैंडिडेट्स तक कैसे पहुंचती है। एंड यू आर द बेस्ट वे टू कन्वे कि थ्रू यू दे आर एक्चुअली आस्किंग दैट विच वाज द मीडियम थ्रू विच दे कुड रीच यू फॉर दिस जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटी। So, and since I have been hoping to work for the company for a long time, I was excited to see the opening had become available. Make them feel important that you were actually looking for this job opportunity in their company, and when you found this job opportunity you were really excited to do that. That's all you need. इसमें कहीं पर भी कोई छुपाने की जरूरत नहीं है, हो सकता है कोई एम्प्लॉय उस कंपनी का इज अ वेरी गुड फ्रेंड ऑफ योर्स एंड थ्रू एम्प्लॉय रेफरेंसेस उसने आपको ये जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटी बताई है. सो बी वेरी श्योर व्हेन यू टेल अबाउट सच थिंग यू गिव ड्यू क्रेडिट टू योर फ्रेंड फॉर रेफरिंग दिस जॉब. So the point here is कि you should make the company or make the hiring manager feel that their job opening is very important to you. Now the third question. This is again a very common question. What do you know about the company? Now all hiring managers are very smart enough to know that ये आपने जो सारी information आजकल everybody is very smart. कंपनी का जो अबाउट द कंपनी जो पेज होता है कंपनी पोर्टल्स में उसमें ये सब कुछ इंफॉर्मेशन अवेलेबल होती है. सो एक्चुअली थ्रू दिस क्वेश्चन दे वांट टू नो दैट हैव यू बीन थ्रू दिस कंपनी पोर्टल, हैव यू रेड इनफ अबाउट दैट कंपनी, हैव यू कलेक्टेड इनफ इंफॉर्मेशन अबाउट द कंपनी. So this is just a test to see whether you are aware कि there is a company portal and you have read it. Start with one line that show you understand the company's goals. Using a couple of keywords and phrases from the website, but then go on to make it personal. कंपनी की पोर्टल पे या वेबसाइट पे ऐसे उनके मिशन स्टेटमेंट्स लिखी होती है. काफी ऐसे कीवर्ड्स होते हैं, फ्रेजेस होते हैं जो बार बार यूज होते हैं उनके साइट पे, जो उनका मिशन होता है. एवरी कंपनी हैज सम मिशन. अगर हेल्थ सेक्टर की कोई कंपनी है तो हेल्थ रिलेटेड कोई उनकी मिशन स्टेटमेंट होगी. एजुकेशन से रिलेटेड है तो एजुकेशन से रिलेटेड कोई उनका उस पे कंपनी का स्टेटमेंट होगा, मिशन स्टेटमेंट होगा, या उन्होंने अपना विजन वहां पर लिखा होता है. ट्राई टू रिमेंबर दिस vision statements or mission statements so that when they ask you this question you are able to answer this question. जब आप उनकी कुछ ऐसे मिशन स्टेटमेंट्स, हिट ऑन द मिशन स्टेटमेंट्स, जब आप उनकी कुछ ऐसे मिशन स्टेटमेंट्स उनको ही बताते हो, they really feel happy about it. Then you can say that I am personally drawn to this mission because I really believe in this approach, and you can give various reasons, and then you can also give personal examples for this. So what you have to do is actually remember certain words or phrases or statements on the company's website, and you have to tell them about the statements that you read about the company's goals and vision and statement on the company site, and then you can personally give some few examples or give reasons that why you want to attach yourself to these goals or mission. If it's a health sector company, you can say that I am very much drawn towards health sector. If it's an education based company, you can say that I am very much attracted towards education. I really feel very good working in education sector. So you can give your own personal reasons and also cite some examples with this. Now the next question, why do you want to do this job? Now this is a very tricky question. Companies want to hire people who are passionate about the job. So you should have a great answer about why you want this position. अब ये क्वेश्चन तो जितने कैंडिडेट्स को हायर करना होगा या जितने कैंडिडेट्स के सीवीज उनके पास आए इंटरव्यू के लिए आए, सबसे ये पूछेंगे. बट देन यू शुड हैव अ वेरी ग्रेट आंसर फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन. You should show your passion for this job. Then only those hiring managers will feel that you are really fit for the job. Now the trick here is first identify a couple of key factors that make the role a great fit for you. जो कंपनी रोल या जो जॉब प्रोफाइल के लिए आप वहां पर गए हो, वो आपने उनको कन्विंस करना है हायरिंग मैनेजर की why you are the best person who can fit into that role. Example, I love customer support because I love the constant human interaction and the satisfaction that comes from helping someone solve a problem. So you could give this answer to show कि अगर ये कोई कस्टमर रिलेटेड या कस्टमर केयर से रिलेटेड कोई जॉब है तो आप ये बता सकते हो कि आई लाइक human interaction and I also like solving problems of people, so I feel that I am the best person who can fit into this role. Then you can also share that why you love the company. I have always been passionate about education and I think you guys are doing great things, so I want to be a part of this. As I told you कि अगर education sector से related कोई job है, show that you are very passionate about being in the education sector, and you can also present them few great ideas which you have, and you can attach yourself with this role if you get this role. So again, the hiring managers would feel that you are really passionate about this kind of job, and then they can really consider you for this job. So the steps here are: express enthusiasm for the company. For the position for which you are there for the interview, you need to express enthusiasm, you need to express energy, happiness for the company, that you would be really happy to be part of that company. Align your skills and experience with the role. Whatever role for which you are going there for the interview, align your skills. Say that these are the job requirements and I feel that I have these skills and experiences with the role. Then connect to your career trajectory. You can tell them that I have certain personal goals about my career and I feel that I can align my career goals with the company's goals. I have this certain skill set which I feel is important for this job, and that's why I feel that I am suitable or fit for this job. So you have to sell yourself there, convince the hiring manager that you are the best fit. Next question: why should we hire you? Now there are two types of answer for this question. First is the intersection type. The key here is part talking about yourself. Instead of saying that what the job requirements are, you can tell your qualities about yourself. The too many people make the mistake of only listing the benefits for the employer. That the employer would have a great employee, a very dedicated employee, a very punctual employee. You don't have to list the benefits of the employer. Instead, going into what's in for you, you will give insight into why you will stay driven, a trait all interviewers are looking for. You should show them that if they hire you, you would be motivated, you would be driven to achieve their goals. So here you have to tell your personal goals, tell your personal qualities or skills, and then make the proper intersection that what that company is looking for or what they are looking for the role. You are the best fit, you have the same skill set, and you are also driven. If you are there, if they hire you, you would be driven for their goals too. Second way to approach this question is the company expert approach. This could be assuming you are competing against other similarly qualified candidates. A good thing to highlight at this point is your dedication to the role. To do that, show deep knowledge of the business and an understanding for how you might fit in. This of course requires a good bit of company research that you can do easily, because nowadays the company websites are well equipped. They have lot of material on their site which you can go through. You can research a lot about the company. So you can research for the job which you are going to be going for the interview, the role which you would be fitting in, and so accordingly you can show them that you are a company expert, you are well read about the company, you have done enough research and survey for the company for which you are there. So that might show them that you are quite driven to work with them. So this could be also one approach to answer this question. Diving into your knowledge of the company serves a few purposes. Now, as I told you, you should research about that company, you should read a lot about that company. You show your excitement for the position, you come off as an insider who might be easier to train than other candidates, and you demonstrate how you handle something you are invested in. So, there are two approaches. One is intersecting your goals and the company's goals. Second is showing that you are a company expert, you know everything about that company. So when they have this viewpoint about you that you are really passionate or driven for this company, for this job role, it would become easier for them to train candidates like you. Otherwise, candidates who are very raw, who are not driven, who are not passionate about the job, the training managers really have a very great job, very bad job to train such type of candidates. But if you really show them that you are driven or passionate about the job for which you are interviewing, then they would certainly feel that you are the best fit. Now this is again a very common question, generally asked in the pre-screening rounds also and in the main interview rounds also, the second interview rounds also, where actually the hiring managers actually interview you. When answering this question, be accurate. Share your true strengths, not those you think interviewer wants to hear are relevant. So actually tell your strengths here. Don't tell the strengths which you feel that the interviewer might like. Choose your strengths that are most targeted to this particular position and specific. For example, instead of saying people skills, you should choose persuasive communication or relationship building. So instead of saying people skills, you should say interpersonal skills, relationship building, persuasive communication. Then follow up with an example of how you have demonstrated these traits in a professional setting. If you have a prior job experience, or maybe if you are a fresher, you could give some few examples that why you feel that you have such good interpersonal skills, why you feel that you have persuasive communication. Maybe for a sales and marketing job, they would be looking someone with very good communication. Here you can project your strength if you have that strength, that you have good persuasive communication. You can persuade people to buy things, or you can persuade people, you can convince people better. So you can give few examples to prove that this is your strength and you are proud of that strength. The problem solver approach. Frequently, hiring managers post positions because they have a problem that needs to be solved. Maybe they have some project in their hand and they are looking for very niche profiles in this job, in this project. So get straight to the point in this case with your response and outline. Now with the job opening, you may also come to know that these are very niche profiles and I can fit very well in this role. With your response and outline ideally in detail how you can offer immediate relief for the company's pain point. Maybe that company is very badly looking for that profile. That's a very niche profile. Very less people are available in the industry to fit into this role. Then that time you can tell them, you can sell yourself in a way that you are the best person because you know the solutions to their problems. You are the only one who can solve their problems. So here your communication skills play a very vital role. You need to convince them that for this niche profile, you are the best candidate. You are the best problem solver here. Now coming to weaknesses. Like as the strengths, your greatest strengths, your greatest weakness, all these questions, as I told you, are also asked in the pre-screening route or maybe the first round where actually most of the candidates are filtered. So you should, for this type of question, you need to introspect yourself very well. It's not important that you tell your strengths and weaknesses which you don't possess but which you feel that the hirer or the company is looking for. You need to tell sincerely about your strengths and weaknesses here, but they should be relevant to the job. The questions, what's your greatest weakness or what do you need to work on, trip a lot of people up, because who wants to talk about the less impressive parts of your skill set of personality. So does anybody ask us personally anytime that what is your weakness? Nobody is rather interested in knowing your weaknesses. But here's the thing, it can be really tough, but it's important not to lie or to gloss over your weaknesses. Actually, what the company wants or what the hiring managers want to see in your personality at this question is how honest you are with yourself and with others. It's actually a very tough job to list your weakness. So when they ask you this question, it's actually what they are trying to test is your honesty and truthfulness. So you should actually be very truthful and honest while answering this question. Ultimately, most employers want to hire someone who is reflective about their skill sets and knows what they are not good to and need to work on. Listing your weakness is not a bad thing, but showing them that you are actually working on your weakness is a very good thing, and it is rather very impressive. So here's one way that I think about answering this question. First, think about something that isn't your strong suit, whether it's delegating to others or attention to detail, but think about it back in the past. Show how you have taken steps to overcome it or worked on getting better and mention that you're still working and working at becoming even better at the skill set. So as I told you earlier, what they're looking for is your truthfulness and your honesty, and also your dedication to improve yourself. So this could be a very good chance for you to show these qualities. Now for an example, here on the screen you can read that there is an example given that how you can answer such type of question. I'll just read it for you. Well, I used to be pretty horrible at public speaking. Maybe this job requires that you should be very good at your communication skills. But still, as a weakness, maybe this is a truth. You can recount an example, a past incident where you can tell that you were really very weak in this area and how you have improved yourself. I used to be pretty horrible at public speaking. When I started college, it was a massive problem and I was just terrified of doing it. And I didn't do a very good job. So first I took the small step of promising myself that I would speak up in front of really small groups, for example in class. Then I worked up to taking a public speaking class, which made a big difference. So now at this point they can understand that it's really not easy for everyone to be a very good public speaker. But at least you introspected yourself, you at least tried to identify that weak area and try to improve it. So telling them that you actually took public speaking classes will actually show that you actually worked on your weakness. Then I worked up to taking a public speaking class, which made a big difference. Now even though I get nervous, I feel like it's something that doesn't completely hold me back. So this will show that you are improving. And in fact, recently I gave a speech at a conference to over 100 people. Now again, coming to the emotional nerve of the problem, my hands were shaking the whole time, but I got really good feedback at the end. So this entire episode would be a very good example to exhibit that you can recognize your weakness, you actually work on your weakness, and you are actually trying to improve this area. So by this way, by listing this weakness, you are not going to deduct your marks in the interview. Rather, you are going to project yourself as a person who constantly works on self-development. So that wasn't so bad. Now just make sure you don't say something like I am too perfect or I struggle with perfectionism. These are really horrible answers to answer in the interview, because everybody knows that nobody really believes in biggest weaknesses and all. It's more appreciative that you actually identify your weakness, work on it, try to improve it, and show the improvement, rather than showing them that you're a perfectionist and you don't have any weakness as such. It shows your arrogance and your falsehood. So always try to be very honest and very truthful about such answers. So friends, this was just a part of the total interview preparation section. This was just a session which is the first part. You can also view the second part in which more such questions are discussed. So I feel that whatever approach we have used here to solve this type of questions would really help you. They are very practical approach to answer such common questions asked in the interview, and you can frame your answers, prepare yourself, rehearse yourself very well for such type of answers, because among these questions, most of these questions would be actually asked in interviews if you even go to multiple places. So these are very common questions, and we have tried to discuss the most common questions, most common interview questions, and in the next session we would be solving some more such questions, and this entire interview preparation session would be really helpful for you if you are preparing for job interviews, or if you are a fresher, or maybe you are doing a job somewhere, you are looking for a change. So these answers are phrased in a way that it can satisfy both a fresher and a person who is looking for a new job, or who is currently working and looking for a change. So I hope, friend, this session was really helpful to you. Thank you so much for being with me.